everybody, how's everybody doing? I wanted to come on and make this video because I wanted to practice with these cards. I just did a video on this. This is the After Tarot deck. So I was just gonna try to take a couple people and, like I said, practice with these cards. Try to give a couple of free readings so I can get my practice in. So I'm gonna just wait and see if I could get a couple people in my live. But I hope everybody's doing okay. A lot of changes been going on, and I'm just rolling with the punches, you know, just taking it day by day. I don't have any regrets. I think that, like I said, I definitely feel like, you know, Orisha was testing my patience, and I think that everything happened, you know, in divine timing. You know, this is a perfect time to just, you know, focus on me and my energy. So I'm pretty happy about my new journey, and you know, I hope that it leads me to my destiny. So definitely, I'm gonna just wait and see if some people will come to my live, because I definitely feel like practicing. Let's see. Since I'm on, I might as well do a spread for it tomorrow. So let's see it come up. Now, a simple spread that you could do while you're learning tarot is like a 3-card spread. And basically a 3-card spread is going to be the morning, afternoon, and the evening. Energies that you could look for during those times of the day. So let's see. Just divide it in 3 parts. Like that. Morning, afternoon, and the evening. So the morning, Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles normally talks about the beginning of a blessing financially. So it could be like maybe thinking about a new job move, thinking about anything that's new career-wise. Definitely a change in a job opportunity. So a good thing that you could focus on during the morning could be, like I said, like a new business venture. Maybe you're getting tired of your job that you're on, so you want something that you actually enjoy doing. Or it could just be, you know, maybe making business plans for a new business venture. So it's pretty cool that came up. Afternoon is the Hierophant. So it's a good time to meditate on your spiritual well-being. It could be, you know, meditating. It could be prayers. It could be, like I said, doing anything to promote your spiritual well-being. It could be a nap. Because sometimes, you know, you could work so hard that you just kind of miss the mark. You know what I'm saying? And that even sleep, like, it'll definitely calm you down and give you a peace, you know, a peace of mind for the hours to come. So just anything spiritual, anything to kind of lift your mood. It could be listening to music, anything along those lines. The last card that came up was the Hangman. And when I see the Hangman, I think, but look at this Hangman. That's interesting. This Hangman has the lady that's like giving him drinks of water. So in the right away, you know, of course, the Hangman means, you know, feeling stuck, feeling like there's no progression or growth. But with this one, like, since she's quenching his thirst, maybe it's a good time for you to focus, even though you feel, stuck or feel like, you can't promote yourself to grow. Maybe it's a good time to like this picture is saying, quench your thirst. Maybe find ways around that. Finding fulfillment in other things, or finding fulfillment in, being positive and quenching yourself spiritually. So these two cards kind of coincide with one another. Being spiritual, doing spiritual stuff, and maybe quenching that unfulfilled spot with something else, something more positive. So I'm really liking this. Hello Veronica. I'm using the After Tarot. I made a video about it a couple minutes ago. It should be posting on YouTube soon. Basically, the theme of it is the Rider-Waite theme, but it's like the moment after. For instance, like this card I was talking about. It's the Rider-Waite theme, but it's the moment after. You see someone quenching his thirst. So, it has a little, even though it's the same theme, it has like a little different meaning to it. So I really like the After Tarot, and I'm going to show you the picture of the box. This is the picture of the box it came in. For instance, this is the Two of Cups, but it's kind of like they're just lost in this embrace. Like nothing else in the world matters. It's just about the love that they have for one another. And even the cat getting in on it. So I thought this was a really cool deck. I do too. I'm really feeling it. Let me see if you could see that this is the author's name. So, and it comes with a book as well. This is the book that it came with. And I'm gonna show you something else. These are a couple of examples of what I was talking about. This is the Two of Wands. And as you can see, like it's him holding the world, but it's also a lady holding the world with him. So I thought that was really cool. Because like in the Rider-Waite, it's just him, but it's like with the lady in the picture, I feel like he feels complete, Like he really has the world and everything else that he ever wanted in his hands. This is the Seven of Cups. Yeah, it doesn't really... Okay, it does look a little different because in this Seven of Cups, he's actually like holding on to one of the things that were in the cup. So it's kind of like, okay, I have all of these things in the cup, but I think I've just picked one out, So it's kind of like finding the truth in, through the facade. And then this card was the Fool. So it's the moment after. So it's like, man, he's hanging on to the cliff. But he's still careless. He's still naive. He really doesn't, he's oblivious to the things that are around him still. But he also has like a confidence in him because, he's not afraid. And this is the High Priestess. I like the Fool too. I think that's really, really cool. Like he's on the cliff sniffing on whatever it is he's sniffing on. I think it's maybe a branch or something. I think it might be a branch or something, but it's pretty cool. I really like the deck so far. Did you have a question, Veronica? I could probably answer it with the cards. Did you have a question I could read for you now? Alright, you want me to just give you like a general reading? Just pull 5 cards out and let you know? Okay. I need you to tell me when to stop shuffling. have on travel. So you want to know if you're taking a trip soon or... All right. That's okay. That's okay. I understand. I'm not computer savvy either. I'm not computer savvy either. All right, let's see what comes out. One, two, three, 4, 5. All right. The first card that came out for you was the King of Swords. Okay. So I'm feeling like I like this card. This is pretty cool. This could be a man in your life, or this could be a situation. I'm thinking it might be a man in your life because it's next to the Magician. But basically, the King of Swords talks about someone that's very intelligent, someone that is very, like, they're someone that uses their mind over their emotions. In other words, someone that's kind of, they withhold how they feel. They're very stoic. You know, someone that you don't really, communication might be a problem. But the Magician card next to it, like the Magician card normally talks about maybe someone that might be a little manipulative, someone that might be a little controlling. I'm going to show you the Magician card. Someone that likes to be in control of everything that's around them. Yeah, it talks about maybe that might have been on your mind, but it definitely talks about a man that is, you know, like I said, very stoic, doesn't show emotions, very logical over. Hey there, Cheeky. Hey there, Cheeky. What's going on, girl? Okay. Very logical. Like I said, clever, doesn't really show emotions, just very stoic in the things that are just very stoic. And like I said, the magician, like I said, with those two cards being together, it could be, like I said, someone that might be manipulative, but it also could be someone that's very spiritual. You know, someone that's trying to find themselves spiritually, someone that's trying to gain knowledge of spirituality and just kind of be on that level. The Strength card is right after it. I love the Strength card because it's you know, self-explanatory. It talks about taming a situation through femininity and not with brute strength. Yeah, let me show you again. So the meaning really didn't change for this card, I don't think, because she's still just kind of like loving on this lion. And like I said, she's not using brute strength to tame it. She's just using her motherly nature. Like, it's really cool. Now, this card is the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands usually talks about this one dude who is like, you know, has all these obstacles coming. Yeah, it kind of does make you think of Beauty and the Beast. I agree with that. But the Nine of Wands talked about, you know, this one dude that is like, has all these obstacles coming at him on one way, but it looks like he has like help now. You know, that his friend is like taking the reins and like helping him out. So it's kind of like, I guess it's the same meaning. Like, even though this this one person has gone through all of these obstacles. This person now could depend on maybe a friend or a family member who's stepping up to the plate and like balancing things out for them. The King of Swords, it talks about movement. So since the question was about travel, I definitely see a trip. Oh, okay, great. Great. Right. Could be an inner journey. The Knight of Swords talks about movement. Like the Knight of Swords is like that warrior energy that just takes the reins, doesn't think about consequences, and just goes. So, maybe that trip was in your future, but like you said, I think this is definitely more of like an inner journey. Like, because this card talks about not thinking about consequences, just going out and like taking that energy and just going and moving. So, definitely. The card that's above you is the Eight of Cups. A little different from the Rider Waite because this is a lady now. But I think this might have the same meaning. Or not. Alright. This is the guy that's probably normally in the Eight of Cups picture with the Rider Waite. But she's kind of like, even though he's walking away, like it looks like it's about loneliness and sadness. But I don't know. This card makes me think that she's trying to get her shit together. He walked away and she's just like grabbing life by the nuts and trying to get her shit together. Exactly, Veronica. Exactly. Don't think of the consequences. Just do what, do it. Oh, Dead Cheeky, this is the After Tarot. I did a video about it a couple minutes ago. It should be on YouTube soon. But it's the same theme as the Rider Waite. It's just the moment after. I don't know if you can see the author. But I'm trying to bring it closer. But yeah, it's called the After Tarot. Really cool deck. I'm loving it. And the last card is about celebration. This is your foundation card. Normally when I see this card, I just see... Oh, she did? I'm going to have to check that deck out. The Romantic Tarot. I'm going to check that deck out because I'm really feeling her artwork. So, definitely, the Romantic Tarot, I'm going to remember that. Yeah. Okay, cool. When I see this card, I normally think about, and especially since it's a foundational card, I think about like, it's a good time for you to maybe revere your ancestors. Because like you said, I think this is all talking about like a spiritual journey. And this card just talks about, it's celebration, it might, but it's also talking about like happiness and just creating that bond with your ancestors to give you the strength that you need to accomplish this. Oh, that's okay. That's okay, Dead Cheeky. So, I don't know what your spiritual path is, but I think it's a definitely good time to just connect to your ancestors spiritually so that they can give you the strength that you need to, not only to move in the direction that you need to be moving to, because that's your foundation. And that's crazy that this card, was your foundational card. All right, I hope you enjoyed the reading. And do you feel like it kind of related to your life right now? Veronica? It was, definitely. Hey, Dead Cheeky, did you want a reading? Dead Cheeky, you wanted a reading? Okay. Do you have a question in mind? Oh, you want me to just read what I the cards? All right. All right, that's it. You're welcome, love. Okay, so this is what came up for you. The first card that came up for you was the Chariot. Doesn't really... It doesn't really differ from... At least not that much. Doesn't really differ from the Rider-Waite version, I don't think. But I think it still means balance. Like maybe finding that balance between work and family, finding that balance between relationships and family, like just finding that middle. Maybe that's something that she's been thinking about. It talks about balance and it also talks about movement. But with this card, it looks like maybe a slow pace. Maybe being afraid of change. Being afraid of change and maybe... And I think that might be the conflict. You know, that y'all can't find a balance between those things that's around you. The next card is the Fool. Yeah. Like I said, it looked like I said, a slow movement, like not really, just afraid to change, afraid to accept that change. This is the Fool. A little different from the Rider-Waite. Like I said, he's holding on to the cliff. But even though he's on the verge of death, he's still careless in his innocence. You know, he's not afraid. There's no fear here. You know, so I think what these two cards are saying is that don't be afraid for change. Don't be afraid to... Okay. Okay. All right. All right, Dead Cheeky said, hold on. So, Veronica, did you have any questions until she kind of comes back, or? Oh! Oh, okay, I'm like... Oh, okay. Yeah. Hang on. He's about to fall. Yeah. I was wondering... I thought you had to go or something. But, yeah. Like, even though he's in the midst of danger, he's really not, afraid. So I think, like I said, with those two cards coming together like that, I think it's saying, don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid of... That's okay. That's okay. I think it's saying, don't be afraid of change, embrace it, because maybe it's changed for the better. The next card is the Eight of Pentacles. And I don't think the meaning has changed here either. He's looking at the fruits of his labor. Like everything that he put into it, he got out of it. And I think this might deal with like career, something creative that you might be working on, business, whatever you put into it, you will see, the profits of it coming out of it. And like I said, that could be business, that could be career, that could be, anything dealing with your money. Definitely. I don't think the meaning changed in this one. Next one is the High Priestess. Not too different from the Rider-Waite. Everybody's talking about Doctor Who. I've never seen an episode of that yet. I gotta catch up on Doctor Who. So, I heard there's a lot of seasons of it. So, which one would you recommend? The one that's out now, or going back to when it first started? Oh, okay. One in the 70s. Okay. Gotcha. But definitely, this is the High Priestess card. I don't think the meaning of this changed either. Basically it talks about spirituality. It talks about your connection to divinity. I'm going to check that out. Because everybody I know talks about Doctor Who. So I'm definitely going to see about that show. And I'm going to check, you said the 70s and the 4th season? Tom Baker. Okay, cool. Cool, I'm definitely going to check that out. But yeah, the High Priestess talks about your spirituality, your connection to divinity. Just kind of focus on that. Keep yourself grounded. Maybe do a dream journal. Start writing down your dreams. Start writing down what spirit has, tells you. Follow your intuition. Embrace your intuition. Sometimes that voice in the back of your head speaks truths. So definitely pay attention to that. Next card that came out is the Queen of Wands. I love the Queen of Wands. And I think that definitely talks about your personality. She's beautiful. She's outgoing. She's full of energy. She's the light at the end of the tunnel. People are attracted to her because of her energy. Yes. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, for real, Loaded Cheeky, you are amazing. I think this definitely talks about your energy. You are definitely a ray of sunshine. Your personality, everything about you. I think this definitely talks about you. What's ahead of you? This is the Five of Cups. So I don't think the meaning changed for this card. It's that feeling of loneliness. Aww. It's that feeling of loneliness, that feeling of sadness. Maybe sometimes you feel like people really can't relate. I don't really like this card. But it's also, I think this card talks about seeing things that are in front of you, looking at life, the reality of life, but not seeing the blessings yet to come. Sometimes we have tunnel vision and we can only see what's in front of us. But behind us, on the side of us, is spiritual blessings. And it's the more you focus on that negative reality, the more you get out of touch with the spiritual blessings that might be around you. So, yeah, I think, however the situation may look, however the situation may seem, just know that it's not, trouble doesn't last always, and, things are subject to change. But you have to have that mindset. You have to believe. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Sometimes you got to kind of focus on your own energies. Definitely. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed that reading. I hope it answered some of your questions. Did you have another question, Cheeky? You're welcome. Did you have another question? It's okay. It's okay. You're welcome, love. You're welcome. Sister-in-law. Alright, let's see. You want one about your sister-in-law. Yeah, Susan P. Alright, I want you to tell me when to stop. Shuffling. All right, bye, Veronica. It was a pleasure. All right. So the card that came off for her is this card. Which is the Six of Pentacles. Basically, the Six of Pentacles talks about maybe someone that's charitable. But I don't know. I feel like with this card, maybe like you try to be nice to her, but she always might have her hand out. These two people have walked away. Like maybe, you know, in the relationship, I feel like maybe you was always kind of trying to give to her, give to her, give to her. Like maybe y'all had like a one-sided relationship. Yeah. Yeah. It was, yeah, one-sided relationship. Like she really didn't have anything to bring to the table as far as y'all relationship goes. Yeah, you said she depends on the charity. Card that's crossing her is the King of Swords. So what's crossing her maybe is her logic, you know, her disconnection. Her disconnection to her emotional self. Like she's always trying to think of ways to get over and not really do anything. She's very mental. Very mental. You know, it's like a game to her. I feel like it's all about how I can get over through other people. You know, I'm not really, like I said, connected to my emotional self. I'm more logical. I'm always thinking about how I can get over. So her past, Knight of Pentacles. Now, when I see this card, I think of someone that's always trying to get into money. Someone that's always making moves, being, you know, doing whatever they have to do to make money. Not thinking about the consequences of their actions, but just thinking about getting over. That's the past. I mean, even in this card, this person looks like, you know, hey, I'm trying to come up. Like, your feelings don't matter. How I make my money don't matter as long as I come up. That's the kind of feeling I get from this card. Her present. Look at this. Death card. When I see this card, I think maybe she might be going through a cycle that's about to end. You know, death has no prejudices. It's you know, it has no prejudice. It comes for everybody. And I feel like with this card, a cycle in her life is about to end. And I mean, even in this card, like, even though you see the sun, it's like clouds are about to cover that. So it's a little different from the Rider Waite. It's like I said, a cycle is about to end for her. Like, she might have got away with things in the past, but I think that might try to kick her in the ass right now. Yeah, I think so. I really think so. Like, cloudy, I definitely feel like I said, cloudy days, sadness, loneliness. I feel like that's definitely about to come to her now with this card. I mean, even down here, like, you see this woman, like, in tears. In the clouds, overcasting the sun. Like, I really think this is about to be a sad time coming up for her in her present. Her future, the Magician. When I see this card, especially with the other cards around it, I see someone that's very manipulative. Very manipulative. Has to be in control. Has to, you know, just has to be in control of the situation. Very manipulative, trying to get over. That's what I see with this card, with the cards that are around it. So that was her past, present, future. Oh, her foundation. Now, with this card, I think that in the regular normal Rider Waite, it's this guy right here. Like, just, you know, standing by himself with all of these wands around it. But in this one, it's another guy here too. Whoa! The tea! I was about to say that, like, it's somebody else that's, like, really close to her. You know, that's, like, helping her along with the load. Like, it's not just her. It's somebody that she's relying on that's giving her, yeah, definitely with this card, I see that. Wow. Mm-hmm. Free ride is right. Free ride is right. Now, this is what people think about her. Now, in the regular Rider Waite, it's just this guy stuck in his sadness and his loneliness. But in this card, this lady looks like she's trying to get her shit together. So I think with this card, I think that, you know, when people see her, they only see that facade that she's putting on. You know, people probably think that she has her shit together, but in reality, she doesn't. Like, even in this picture, like, there's wine. Oh, wow. Yeah, like, I think that people see that, when people see her, they think that she has her shit together, but I think she might be an emotional wreck. But she might be maybe putting steps into trying to change, but I think so many things have happened that she's just, I think she feels stuck. That's what people think about her. What she thinks about herself. I think she's at her wit's end. This is what I see in this. Because, you know, normally this talks about travel. But I mean, in this deck, like, he looks like he's about to, like, chop this lady's body in half and shit, you know? Yes, yes. So with this card, I feel like she's at her emotionally and even in her mind. Because, you know, swords are mental. Swords are what's going on up here. Like, in this deck, it looks like he's about to just cut him in half. So I think that mentally she might be at her wit's end. She doesn't, you know, afraid of change, doesn't know how to align her energies to positivity. I feel like she's just above and beyond gone. You know, definitely someone you don't really want to align yourself with, because I feel like with this card, she might be the type of person that can drag your energies down instead of up. The Sun. When I see this card, I don't know. The Sun, to me, sometimes it can mean pregnancy. Is she a young lady or an old lady? Because, I mean, with the 2 babies, I mean, definitely might be pregnancy. Is she pregnant now? 40s? I don't know. Maybe her relationship with kids. It's something to do with kids. Does she have kids? Cheeky, does she have kids? And there's 2 little cute kids in the thing. So, does she have any kids, or is she? Oh, yeah. Kids, opportunity, like you said, maybe even that move away from the family. But definitely, maybe something. Oh, wow. Well, this is her hopes and dreams and wishes. So maybe she's looking for a blessing financially. And this is the outcome. King of Wands. Talks about a man full of energy, energetic, magnetic, handsome. That's why I said maybe kids, because this card was right next to this card. So, do you think that might be talking about your brother? The King of Wands? And the last card is the Hermit. I think it's just kind of telling you, stay away. Definitely, stay away. Keep to yourself when it comes to her. Really don't get involved. Just, keep your own energy. Ugh, Virgos. Lord! Lord have mercy, girl. Them Virgos. They something else. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, them Virgos are something else. I don't know. For me, I'm gonna tell you my experience with Virgos. Virgos are extremely picky. If things are not a certain way, they will go above and beyond to get their way for things to be a certain way. But they're very intelligent, but they're not emotional. They're very stoic. They hide their emotions. Everything about a Virgo is more mental than emotional. So they something else. They are something else. So I hope this reading helped. Well, what do you think about Leos? They're cheeky. Like, what's your experience with a Leo? I don't know. I have someone that's very close to me. She's a Leo, and we're like oil and vinegar. We are like oil and vinegar. Everything about me is is emotions. You know, I'm very emotional. I'm such a water sign. And like her being a Virgo, she's very difficult. Okay, like emotion, like relationship wise, I like the confidence that Leo has. Like that fiery energy that they have. Leos are very fiery, very confident. They just, it's something about a Leo that is so magnetizing. It just draws you to them because they have that type of energy. But they could be controlling, they could be demanding, you know, they have to be in control, kind of manipulative a little bit. But Lord, the lover side of things, whew, girl, Lord. I'm just saying, like, Leos and Scorpios, the business. Definitely the business. Shit, I gotta get me one in my life right about now. Yeah, definitely. Because like I said, they want to be in control. Very, that fiery energy they have. They want to be in control of everything. And like this is 2018. Get into it. I like Scorpios. Like, I think I like the fact that they're water signs as well. Like, Scorpios are very passionate. You know, they're very passionate about everything they do. You know, and that's, to me, having that much passion about anything that you do, it just speaks volumes about the person, you know? Definitely, it speaks volumes. And they're not afraid to show their feelings. You know what I'm saying? Very intuitive. I mean, I love Scorpios. Definitely love them. Exactly. Like they go through extremes. You know what I'm saying? Like either you really like them or you just really don't like them. Like there's no in the middle. There's no in the middle with them. Definitely. And I like that about them. They're very cool. Very cool. Now Gemini's, oh my god. Gemini's, since I just said extremes. Oh wow. That's pretty cool there, Cheeky. That's really cool. That's really cool. Sagittarius, I don't really know too many. Like the one Sagittarius I knew, she was really a cool chick. Like just all around a really cool chick. I didn't bring the cheekiness. That's pretty cool. Like, what do you think about Gemini's there, Cheeky? They definitely are extremists as well. Like, either you really like that Gemini or you just don't. But I wouldn't like to get on their bad side because, like I said, they definitely are extremists. So, fun! You found it to be fun. Definitely extremists. Yes, definitely. Quirky. Yeah. Definitely quirky. Again, I would not want to get on their bad side because, like I said, they are 50 shades of crazy. If you get on their bad side, 50 shades straight up. Yeah, I will say that. Definitely. Especially if they got some liquor in them. Especially if they got that liquor in them. They sipping on some Henny. Yeah, definitely amusing. Yeah. Have you ever dated a Gemini? And what was your experience with that? Have you ever dated a Gemini? Me personally, I've never dated one. I just have a couple of family members. Yeah. I have a couple family members that are Geminis, and like I said, I would not want to piss them off because they're always thinking of ways to get back at you. Even you beat and forgot about it, and like 50 years later, 50 years later, they coming back at you. So, Nah, I never dated one, not yet. Might have to change that scenario. Might have to change that scenario. But I don't know. To me, I think the best lovers has to be hands down like the Scorpios. I tried dating my sign. Yeah, I was just going to say that. I tried dating my sign, which is water sign, and like I'm very emotional, so it's like I can't be with a dude that's as emotional as me. I think that's kind of weird. I think that's why I'm more attracted to fire signs, because I feel like at least you're bringing that element to the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like fiery signs are very passionate, very spontaneous. You don't know where they're coming from. Exactly. They're loads of fun. Loads of fun. So, but you know what? Like you were saying with the earth signs, they're very grounded, very chill. Like, I like that too. It's good to, be just chill all the time. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool to be chill like that all the time as far as like the earth signs go. I think yeah. I think in my older years I might try to settle down with an earth sign, but not a Taurus. But not a Taurus. They are crazy as hell. I'm telling you, Tauruses are crazy as hell. Oh, Capricorn. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But they stubborn sometimes too, though. They stubborn sometimes too. Oh, that's pretty cool. Get a little webcam. Hey, you guys. Say hey. Hey, don't be mean to your sister. Don't be mean to your sister. Yeah, Cash and Candy. That's both of them. Aren't they cute? Oh my gosh. I gotta get their hair cut though. Their hair is just like out of control. But that's my two babies. They biting the hell out of me. But that's my two babies. I love my babies. They're so cute. And they growing. They about 16 pounds now. Yeah, that's them two. It's my little rascals. Cheeky, do you have any pets? Oh, oh no. I'll be doing another live soon though, so I don't know, maybe if I feel like it. Oh, really? 5 dogs and 3 cats. That's cool. What kind of cats do you have? And dogs? You have big dogs or you have like little small ones? I like cats. Cats are very, very mystical. Oh, cool. I love Chihuahua. My mom has a Chihuahua. I love little Chihuahuas. I think they are so cute. I love cats. Cats are cool. Like, I like they... Oh, wow. You got a lab and a pit bull? That's really cool. Really cool. I hate that people have that misconceptions of pit bulls. Like, I think that it all depends on, like, the owner, you know? Definitely. I think if you smother them with love, they definitely give off that energy. You know, I hate that people have that misconception, because I think that any dog could be a very loving dog if their owner like give them that energy. Oh, Ozzy the pit. Oh, that's really cute. That's really cute. Does he watch TV with you? Like, mine likes to watch TV with me. They don't like me dancing, though, so I can't listen to the music channel. They don't like me dancing. I be doing my little two-step, and they be looking at me so crazy. Oh, cool. The lab does? That's awesome. What color is your lab? You have like a... She growls at animals on TV. She's just... Oh. You know, my favorite animal show is like pit bulls and parolees. Like, my little dogs, they don't really like animals either. They always growling at them. They do the same thing. So I can't really watch... Yeah. So I can't really watch them while they're awake. But when they're asleep, I try to get all my shows in. Yeah, they're a handful, but I love them. That's my babies. Yeah, oh my God, I'm like at 58 minutes right now. I think I'm gonna cut the video off right now. I might do another live tomorrow, but I'm glad you tuned in with me, Dead Cheeky. I definitely had a good time conversating with you. So stay tuned. I'm gonna try to get another one in maybe tomorrow. Okay, awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Anytime. Like I said, if you come on the next time, I'll give you another one. Because you're amazing, Dead Cheeky. I love you, girl. Alright, well, I'm going to cut the video off. And like I said, stay tuned. Definitely. Alright, you have a good night, you guys. Bye.